Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your boy Ahmed, not Ahmed. I know, relax, calm down. I can explain. Give me the chance to at least explain myself. There's probably been a point where some of you started to realize, hey, where's Ahmed? Why did he stop YouTube? Where is he gone to? Why isn't he posting on YouTube? And honestly, I've asked myself a lot of those questions too. If you've been following me for a while now, you will notice that I stopped uploading YouTube videos for a long period of time, like from 2 weeks, turned into 1 month, turned into like almost like 7 months. It's been long. But the truth is, I didn't just stop making YouTube videos for no reason. There was a lot of things happening in my life behind the scenes that I didn't really talk about. And some were difficult, some changed me, some helped me grow, some helped me discover a lot of things about myself. And some honestly made me question whether I wanted to continue making videos online in general. So today, I want us to sit down and finally talk about it. Get your popcorns, get your drinks, and let's talk about it. Where I've been, what was happening in my life during that time, and most importantly, why I am back. Should I use my old intro? Let's get into the video.
I know you think that you know me, but you ain't even seen my dark side. It's just if you hold me.
I am Ahmed! First and foremost, the main reason why I stopped making YouTube videos was because my phone was worrying me. I'm using 16 Pro Max, and 16 Pro Max is usually good for editing. But for some reason, when I'm editing on my phone, everything in the video just lags. I don't know whether it's because the video is long. I don't know what exactly it is. Even this video that I am shooting, that I'm about to edit, I know the same thing is going to happen. So the plan was that I was going to get myself an iPad or a laptop. I have a laptop, but the laptop I have is not really, it doesn't support CapCut, and there's not any proper laptop, some bogus laptop B. I only use that for like documents and other stuff because it's good with that. I went to the Apple store at Accra Mall, I went to some phone shops, and I went to look at some of the laptops and the iPads and stuff they had. Some were about 18,000, I saw like 15,000. I had the money to buy it, but then again, there were other things in my life that I needed to take care of first before I could make that decision of getting myself those things. Also, I was making money off of YouTube, but then the amount of money that I was making wasn't enough to cover the cost of making those videos. There was a video where I toured Medina with Jifa. I paid my videographer and I spent about 4,000 Ghana cedis on that video alone. But the amount of money I made on YouTube for that video was about $50-something, which wasn't really enough. So having to think about the cost when it comes to production and the revenue that you generate after you've made that video, it just didn't sit well with me. It wasn't making sense with me because some of the videos too, like I said, my phone was worrying me. So I would rather have people edit them than do it myself. Secondly, the type of videos I wanted, sometimes when I explain to the producers or people that are producing or editing the videos for me, and I explain to them that I want it like this, I want it like that, they don't really get the way that I want it. I don't know how to put this, but there's a certain way that I wanted my YouTube videos to look like, and they weren't appearing like that. And those things, they require me to edit it myself to be able to get that. And sometimes some of the features, I might not have it because I'm not a professional editor, even though I have paid for my CapCut. But I don't think CapCut alone is enough to produce those type of videos that I wanted to produce. I wanted to play smart because there were people that were recording with their phones, editing on their phones, doing everything perfectly on their phones, and they were cashing out from the same YouTube and not spending any amount of money. If you're somebody who is business minded, I think you will understand what I'm talking about, even though sometimes in business you have to invest to be able to cash out. Also, at the time all this was happening, where I was in a dilemma of whether I should continue the YouTube or not continue, my Snapchat account got banned, and that even broke me to the core because I had put in so much effort. I had about 142k subscribers on Snapchat, and most of my YouTube views were from my Snapchat because when I post it, people click on the link to go and watch. Like, how can you tell me that you are banning my account for deceptive practices and spam, knowing well that this person is a creator and he's not going to deceive anyone to take their money and run away? There are so many people doing ads on Snapchat, but nothing happened to their account. Why then do I have to be a scapegoat? Snapchat. Anyways, my new Snapchat handle is Lip Gloss Man. You guys should add me over there because that is one of my most active platforms, and that is where you see my day-to-day life. So it really broke me and I lost motivation because then Why are we building all these pages as African creators? We are getting millions of followers, we are getting millions of views, people are watching us, people love us, and then you are sitting down one time and then they just take your account and you cannot reach out to TikTok, you cannot go to Snapchat headquarters, you cannot do anything to get your account back. If you don't know anyone, Chef Abby was doing something with Snapchat UK, so she contacted them and tried to see if they could get my account back. They couldn't do anything about it. They said that my account wasn't verified, so this is yada. And mind you, before my account was banned, I had friends on Snapchat that were verified. So I was asking them, oh, how did you get your Snapchat verification? Because I genuinely want to verify my Snap. Could you believe this verification thing I was looking for actually had a reason? Not knowing doomsday was coming for me. Only for me to go out one night and come back, wake up the next morning, my Snapchat was banned. I appealed and they were like, they are not going to take it. I kept sending emails back to back. They said I should stop sending the emails because what I'm doing, hey, Snapchat, some rude emails that Snapchat was sending to me. And I was so pissed and I was so hurt. I wasn't motivated to create anything again because what am I doing this for? Am I doing it just to lose it one day? My health took a different toll. I don't know if you guys saw a video of me where I posted that I was in the hospital. People didn't really react because I was looking like I was fine when I was in the hospital. Before then, I was going to the hospital back to back. I don't really want to get into the details of the reasons why I was in the hospital, but I would say that, you know what, fuck it. I had gastritis. I had to do an endoscopy and then they checked and then they found a lot of things. So gastritis is like the inflammation of your stomach walls. Mine was caused by the H. pylori, which I treated and it went. Then later I was diagnosed with GERD, which is the reflux disease that causes your esophagus to like corrode. So when your stomach produces acid, it washes back into your throat and then it corrodes your throat's lining. So I was feeling a lot of discomfort and pain in my throat. So I kept on going to the hospital back to back, trying to figure out what was going on. As somebody who has gone through all this, I would like to say that you should really watch what you eat. If your food is not hot, do not eat it. Even though I'm still currently on medication and I don't think I'm going to stop anytime soon, but let's hope for the better. Mind you, all these things that was happening in my life took like a mental toll on me. I started becoming more health conscious. I was scared of a lot of things. I was doing a lot of research. Like my ChatGPT looks so crazy. I was always searching, hey, what if this, what if that, what if this? And I was running mad to the extent where it affected me even on TikTok, on Instagram, all my socials. I wasn't really posting as often as I should. I wasn't making skits as often as I should. I wasn't doing a lot of things that I used to love doing. But after I went to the hospital recently and we got to the bottom of what was happening to me, it has really like calmed me down and I think I'm getting back to myself and I'm really happy. And that is the reason why I'm even making this video. That is the reason why I have this courage to even pick a camera and then make this video. Initially, I was just doing videos to sustain my page, right? I wasn't doing videos that was going to get me like followers and other stuff. All these things I'm talking about is in the past. My H. pylori is gone. I treated it. I took some antibiotics, like serious antibiotics. I took them and it killed the H. pylori. Luckily for me, it didn't do any damage to my stomach. But with the GERD, it's still there because there's an opening in my stomach that doesn't allow the food to just sit there. It makes the food wash back. So now I have to take food in smaller portions and I have to drink my medicine 30 minutes before I eat. Remember I said I wanted to go and get some iPads and some stuff and things were in the way. All these health conditions that were in the way were the reasons why I wasn't even able to buy the iPad anymore because I was spending so much money in the hospital. And because I take care of myself, the money was finishing early. I didn't go and talk to my parents about whether I was sick or whether I was not sick because everybody has their own problems. Right now, I'm an adult. If anything is happening in my life, fine. There are times where I need to consult, like, my parents, but there are also times where I need to figure things out by myself because I'm an adult. I'm not a child anymore. Things have changed. So I learned some pretty good lessons from all these things that were happening. One, if you feel something is wrong in your body, don't just sit down and ignore it or brush it off like, oh, it's nothing. Go to the hospital, make sure they get it checked, make sure the doctors give you a diagnosis, make sure they know that, okay, this is what is happening. Two, you really have to watch what you eat. When something is happening to you, do not go to Google or ChatGPT to go and research or ask ChatGPT about your symptoms because it's going to affect your mental health. Just go to the hospital the moment you feel like something is wrong. Fine, sometimes you have to pay some amount of money, which is pretty annoying, but also know that the amount of money you are paying is coming like at the cost of protecting your life or sustaining your life. 2 weeks ago was supposed to be my comeback video, but with all this drama that was happening, I don't know why Ghanaians just do not like to support their own, and all Ghanaians do is to feed on negativity. I genuinely hate that people see me in a certain light that I don't want them to see me. I don't want you to look at me and that is the first thing you think about. I want you to look at me and feel like, wow, this boy is talented, this boy is creative. I want you to look at me and know that I am creative. I don't want you to see me for all this nonsense that you are seeing me for. We are all human beings. We make mistakes. There are times when we are angry, we say a lot of things that we sometimes do not even mean to say. Sometimes we cannot control our emotions. And I made a video saying that if any of my supporters goes and then see any narrative about me that isn't true, the person should attack people in their comment section and tell them that, oh, this is not true. Could you believe that people went in the comment section and were saying that I don't have supporters? And this has really affected my mental health in the creative space. I genuinely feel like I do not have supporters. Fine, I go out, I see a lot of the love that you guys give to me. I see a lot of the cheer. You guys are so happy when you see me. I'm also so lovely. I'm not a rude person. I'm not a mean person. I'm just a lovely person in general. But for some reason in Ghana, I am always being treated unfairly and always being put in this negative light I don't want to be in. You go on Twitter and somebody sitting down who doesn't have anything. You've not built anything for your life and you're talking about somebody so badly. Why do we Ghanaians do that? Why can't we just see people for their creativity? Why can't we just see people for who they are? At this point, I need to calm down. I'm getting overstimulated because this is too much. Me making this video is even going to make people pick this and then send it back to Twitter and their other platforms and then make a whole fuss out of it. I do not want that for myself. I am a young boy working for myself. I'm building something for myself. You thought I was crying. Me cry online, God forbid, never. Now I have decided to advise myself that I will never ever in my life respond to any type of negativity on social media. If you come with a new narrative about me, since that is what you people want to see, if you come with a new narrative about me, go on with it. Whatever that you want to say about me, continue, say it. Me, I will see it. I will off my tagging. Nobody should tag me under any of these nonsense posts that people have been making about me, because I am never ever going to respond or say anything about it. If that is what you see and that is what you believe, continue with it. In psychology, there's this thing where they say when people believe or genuinely see something about you and that is what they want to believe about you, there's nothing that you can say that will change their mind. They will forever and ever believe that this is who you are. I don't know if I'm making sense, Sha, but I have said what I've said. So now, let's just take it as this is a YouTube comeback. Also, not just a YouTube comeback. I want this to be seen more like a new chapter in a sense that I'm about to give you guys back-to-back content. I've already shot some content that is coming right after this video. So if you miss, you miss. Glory to Allah. Everything is getting back to normal again and I'm feeling so much better. I'm feeling like myself again. On that note, this brings us to the end of the video. I hope my reasons made sense to you guys and you didn't just think, oh, maybe I'm just trying to make excuses. Genuinely, I was really going through it and this whole period has really taught me a lot. Please take care of your mental health because it can affect and change your whole personality. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, do all of the YouTube things, and then hopefully I'll see you in my next video. My next video is with a celebrity. Please, you guys, subscribe, subscribe. Why am I not at 10k followers? I'll be superstar. If you claim I have supporters, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just click on it and subscribe. I should come and be begging. Oh, anyway, Sha, I'm grateful. Thank you guys so much. Bye.